What was your experience actually in that time of the, that was kind of the beginning of the civil rights movement, I guess. And what was your experience in the music and outside of the music with kind of racial issues? How did that feel at that time?
Well, it felt a little bit awkward in some way because I respected the great black players, and I respected what they've had to go through to achieve that position in this white society. I didn't follow the movement per se. I was just busy learning how to play, basically, and then getting married early and getting children and being involved in all of that pretty much. But I did feel, because Charlie Parker was the main voice at that time, he played the same instrument that I played, and I didn't really play like him. I didn't have a similar experience in life that he had, and I was under the inspiration of Lennie, who loved Bird also, but suggested to me that I should probably cool it and try to develop my own voice as much as possible. But in order to develop your own voice, you have to know something about where you come from, where the music comes from. So I learned solos of Louis Armstrong and Lester Young and Charlie Parker, and apologized basically for trying to play jazz because of the black guys that were really into it already had developed their voices and were out playing.
You're saying that it felt a little bit like you were encroaching on someone else's territory, or
something like that, I think.
But at the same time, the Tristano school was really making a kind of music that was fundamentally different.
Right.
That used some of the same building blocks, but at least emotionally was pretty different.
Right. This is I think one of the reasons that the so-called birth of the cool came about. It wasn't the chamber music of Miles Davis's written music. It was the improvisers that really established the voice of the music. Mm-hmm. And that started maybe with Bix Beiderbecke and Frank Trumbauer.
So you would say the cool movement was kind of a white movement in general?
Well, I think so, yeah. Well, except I'm ready to say Lester Young as I defined cool, from my standpoint, it just meant a bit of restraint and real intensity, but not so much the showbiz part of it.
Mm-hmm. I love that the cool movement would take Lester Young as kind of its origin. That
he was absolutely cool in a very intense way, mm-hmm. because he played beautiful sounding music with great feeling for the rhythm and the harmonies and melodies. That's cool to me.